My name is Emma Collins, and this is the story about the day I got promoted at work. At that time, I was 26 years old. I had been working in the same company for almost 3 years. I liked my job, but I often felt that I was invisible. Every day I worked hard. I answered emails. I organized meetings. I prepared reports. I helped my colleagues whenever they needed me, but I never thought that anyone really noticed my work. To me, I was just another employee, doing ordinary tasks. I worked as an assistant in a busy advertising agency. The office was always full of noise, phones ringing, people talking, deadlines getting closer. Some days were interesting, other days were boring, but I always tried to stay professional and positive. One Monday morning, everything started like usual. I arrived early. I made myself a cup of coffee. I turned on my computer, and I opened my long list of tasks. While I was checking emails, my manager, Mrs. Turner, came into the office. She looked serious. She walked up to my desk and said, "Emma, could you come to my office later today?" I smiled and said, "Of course." But inside, I felt nervous. Why did she want to talk to me? Did I do something wrong? Did I forget an important task? For the next few hours, I couldn't stop thinking about that meeting. My imagination created many possibilities. Most of them were not very positive. At 2 o'clock, I finally walked to her office. My hands felt a little cold. I knocked on the door. "Come in," she said. I sat down in front of her desk. She had a folder with my name on it. My heart started beating faster. She smiled kindly and said, "Emma, I want to talk to you about something important." I took a deep breath. I was ready to hear bad news. But then she said something I never expected. "Our company is growing," she explained. "We need a new team leader in the marketing department." She paused and looked at me. "And we think you would be perfect for this position." For a few seconds, I could not speak. I was completely shocked. "Me? A team leader?" I asked quietly. "Are you serious?" She laughed and answered, "Yes, Emma, I am very serious." She told me that she had been watching my work for a long time. She said that I was organized, that I was responsible, that clients liked working with me. She added, "Your colleagues trust you. You stay calm under pressure, and you always finish your tasks on time." Hearing those words made me feel emotional. I never knew that people saw me this way. But at the same time, I felt afraid. A promotion meant more responsibility, more stress, more difficult decisions. I told her honestly, "I don't know if I am ready." She looked at me and said something that I will never forget. "Emma, sometimes other people see our potential before we see it ourselves." She gave me 3 days to think about the offer. That evening, I went home with 1,000 thoughts. Part of me was excited. Another part of me was scared. I called my best friend, Lisa. I told her everything. She immediately said, "Emma, this is amazing. You worked so hard for this. You deserve it." She reminded me of all the times I solved problems at work, all the projects I had completed, all the late evenings I had spent helping the team. Her words helped me feel calmer, but I was still unsure. For the next 2 days, I thought carefully about the decision. I imagined myself as a new role, leading meetings, managing projects, making important choices. I asked myself one important question: what would I regret more? Saying yes or saying no? Finally, on Thursday morning, I made my decision. I walked into Mrs. Turner's office again. This time, I felt a little more confident. I looked at her and said, "I am ready to accept the promotion." She smiled proudly. She stood up and shook my hand. "Congratulations, Emma," she said. "I knew you would say yes." From that day, my job changed completely. I had new responsibilities, new challenges, and a lot more work. At first, it was not easy. There were days when I felt stressed, days when I made small mistakes, days when I doubted myself. But slowly, I began to grow. I learned how to lead a team. I learned how to speak more confidently. I learned how to make decisions. My colleagues supported me, they congratulated me, and they treated me with respect. 1 month later, I led my first big project. It was difficult, but it was also exciting. And when that project was successful, I finally understood something. The promotion was not just about a new title, it was about believing in myself. It was about trusting my abilities. That day taught me a very important lesson. We often think we are not ready, but real growth happens when we accept new challenges. After I accepted the new position, my life at work changed completely. The next Monday, I walked into the office as a team leader for the very first time. I felt proud, but also very nervous. When I entered the building, everything looked the same. The same desks, the same computers, the same people. But inside me, everything felt different. I was no longer just Emma, the assistant. Now I was Emma, the person in charge. And that thought felt both exciting and scary. My manager called a small meeting. She introduced me to the team in my new role. "Everyone," she said, "Emma is now your team leader." Some people smiled, some nodded politely. One colleague, Mark, looked a little surprised. Another colleague, Julia, whispered, "Congratulations, Emma." I thanked her quietly, but inside, I wondered something. Would my coworkers really accept me as their leader? Or would they still see me as the same assistant from before? That first week was very difficult. Suddenly, I had many new responsibilities. I had to organize projects, I had to make decisions, and I had to tell people what to do. On Tuesday morning, my first challenge arrived. A client sent an angry email. They were unhappy with a project. They wanted changes, immediately. Before my promotion, I would simply forward that email to my manager. But now, I was the manager. I read the email again and again. My hands were shaking a little. I thought, what should I do now? I took a deep breath. I decided to call the client. It was my first serious phone call as a leader. "Hello, this is Emma Collins," I said. "I am the new team leader, and I want to help you." At first, the client sounded angry, but I stayed calm. I listened carefully. After a long conversation, we found a solution together. When I finished the call, I realized something important. I had handled the problem on my own. That small success gave me more confidence, but not everything was easy. A few days later, I had my first team meeting. I prepared notes. I planned what to say, but when everyone looked at me, I suddenly felt nervous again. My voice was a little shaky. I forgot one important point, and I felt my face turn red. After the meeting, I felt disappointed in myself. I thought, maybe I am not good enough for this job. That evening, I stayed late in the office. Mrs. Turner walked by and saw me. She asked, "Emma, are you okay?" I told her honestly that I was struggling. I said that being a leader was harder than I expected. She smiled kindly and said, "Emma, nobody becomes perfect in one day. Leadership is a process. You will learn step by step." Her words helped me a lot. I understood that it was okay to make mistakes. Week by week, I became more comfortable. I learned how to speak more clearly, how to organize my team, how to trust myself. 1 month later, a very big project arrived. The biggest project of my career so far. And this time, I was responsible for everything. I was scared again, but I also felt ready. For 2 weeks, my team and I worked very hard. There were problems. There were stressful moments, but we solved them, one by one. Finally, the day of the presentation came. I stood in front of the clients, just like on my first business trip. But this time, I felt different. I was not the nervous assistant anymore. I was a confident team leader. The presentation went very well. The clients were happy. My manager congratulated me, and my team thanked me. At that moment, I realized how far I had come. Getting promoted was not just one single day. It was a journey of fear, mistakes, learning, and growth. Looking back now, I understand something very clearly. Opportunities can be scary. Responsibility can feel heavy. But if we believe in ourselves, we can do much more than we imagine. Sometimes life pushes us forward before we feel ready. And that is exactly how we grow. That promotion changed my career, but more importantly, it changed me. And that is the full story of the day I got promoted and everything that happened after.
Thank you for listening. Keep practicing your English. Keep believing in yourself. And remember, every new challenge is a chance to become better. See you in the next story.